What is up, beautiful people? Welcome once again to episode 7 of CYL podcast, the podcast where we help you challenge your limits. Joined with me today is my co-host Jay, and I'm gonna start by asking, how are you doing today, Jay?
Well, I'm doing grand, yeah. Just saw a little scrap in Tala.
Yeah,
Some poor fella had his head smashed in with a bottle.
yeah,
So that was eventful. Now, I don't know why.
no.
I didn't bother asking why. All I seen was ding. I was like, yeah, Jesus Christ.
Did you hear the ball sound on his head?
Nah. You know the the walk path.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was driving to go on the Lewis, yeah. And all I see was this young ones
All right. Yeah.
standing by the rails.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, here, don't do that. And then this woman was like, don't smash the bottle on his head. I
Shit.
turned around and I just hear. I was like, what is going on? And then I seen this group of young fellas like calling someone a rat or something. Like,
Okay.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, who's after pissing them off?
Yeah.
But anyways, that was my day. How was your day?
My day.
Your week?
Oh, my life, actually. No. my day was eventful. I woke up later than my alarm, but not too late. Got up, brushed my teeth, hopped in the shower, got dressed early, so I won't be late, or I won't be forgetting stuff.
Yeah, you were in Tyler pretty early. I'm like, guy,
Yeah.
why are you in Tyler so early? Like, because and then the episode, because we were supposed to do this episode at 4:00, yeah,
Yeah.
and then it got cancelled, and then our co-producer wasn't feeling well, so he's not here. God bless his soul. I hope he feels better.
Get
Soon.
well soon, Jude. Get well soon.
Yeah, man, get well soon. But anyways, yeah, that was it. That was the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the highlight of the week.
Yeah, definitely the highlight of the week was watching that ball get smashed on that man's head. For me.
Absolutely battered and shattered.
I pray that he's okay.
Anyway, on today's episode, we will be talking about cerebral palsy again. Specifically, exactly, part 2. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
Specifically about the stereotypes, the challenges, and how we overcome them. So we really hope you enjoy this episode.
Yeah, so
Alright.
let's hop into it. Miracle, you know yourself as a person on a wheelchair, yeah?
Yep.
So what are some of the stereotypes you hear linked with our disability, cerebral palsy?
The stereotypes I hear are like we can't do things for ourselves, and we can't exercise as other people would.
Explain.
Yes, in some cases we do need a lot of help, but in most cases we actually don't. It's people like sort of feeling pity for us, which I don't like. And like if I ask you to help me out, that means I really need help. But if I don't ask help and you offer, it's nice to offer. But if you do it like 5 times and I have to continuously say no, to me that's you having pity on me. which I don't like, and also the exercise thing. Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for us to exercise because we're in a wheelchair and we may seem not that able to do most things, but I I do exercise just fine. I go to the gym and lift.
So tell me, like, what's
Yeah.
your bench?
My
Your max bench press.
my max bench press
50
50 kg.
50 kg.
50 kg, but I am struggling on that right now, so I just dropped to 40.
And what, like, let's say you're on a day where you're like not really arsed to do anything,
Yeah,
but like like you still have to go to the gym,
yeah.
and like because like maybe you just don't have enough energy. So how do you overcome that? Like that that laziness, that
Okay.
not really laziness, but how do you overcome that feeling of like I'm not bothered to do anything? How do you push yourself?
Yo, that's a question. Sometimes I alright. Sometimes I get those feelings where I don't even want to go out of the house at all. But it's a thing where I promised myself, I this day I was gonna at this day at a set time I was gonna be at the gym, but it might not be at the exact same time where I promised myself. But I have to make sure I go to the gym that day, no matter what time it is, and maybe do something small like biceps,
Light workout,
yeah.
calisthenics,
Calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, all that, abs. Even if I'm not feeling like it, I know that I have to keep my body active, unless I'll just be, like not able to move as well as I can move now.
I get you. So it's kind of like I have to do it so I can reap the benefits later on.
Yeah.
I get you.
Exactly. What are some of yours?
Do you know what I really like when people tell me this myth? They're like, oh, people with cerebral palsy are like intellectually disabled. I don't find that true because like myself and yourself and other people that I've met with cerebral palsy, they're actually quite intelligent. They're actually quite bright people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're the kind of people that would not take no for an answer. Like, they would like to push themselves. I mean, push themselves to the absolute limit. Whether it's in school, whether it's physical, like yourself, you're going to the gym all the time. I sit back and I look at you, I'm like, damn, like I'm really inspired. So yeah, that's not like the intellectual disability part, that's not true. I know that there is, due to our disability, there is some parts of our brain that is affected, but that is the motor skills, like the movements.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with our intelligence, you
No.
know.
Absolutely nothing. And I hate the and I hate when I talk to people, they make that assumption, like for example, I was talking to, this was way back before we even started
Doing the podcast, yeah,
doing podcast.
yeah, like way back, yoinks.
I was talking to this I was talking to my friend at the time. My friend was really, really smart. So often, he would say a lot of words that uh some people in a class will not get. So he was talking to me, and he said a word. I forgot what he said, and some someone said you probably don't understand that. And then and then and then and then and then I and then I was like, yes, I do. And then I gave them the exact dictionary meaning of the
full
word,
meaning.
because
And
yeah.
and I bet you they were shocked. They were like, "What? Like, you never like they never really like they never really what's the word? Expected you
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like cop on, like to be like, yeah, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Because it was said in a context that I understood, so I was able to get the meaning from what they were
Yeah,
using the word in.
yeah. And another myth that is very common with people with cerebral palsy, especially when, like, let's say you have a child, yeah, and you yourself, you have cerebral palsy. I get a lot of people asking me, oh, let's say you have a child. Will your child also have cerebral palsy? I'm like, nah, like, cause it's not hereditary. Like, it's not something I can pass on
Like
to my child
like
or
I
my offspring.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I get you. That annoys me as well, because it also not it also made me wonder, like, if no one in my family has any sort of disability or any sort of limitation, like, why is that only me?
No, I don't
Why?
think it's the fact that they don't have a limitation,
Yeah.
right? I just think it's the fact when people ask, oh, because you have this disability. It's not. I'm not saying that all disabilities
Yeah.
are not
Yeah.
passed on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying specifically for cerebral palsy,
Yeah.
it's not passed on. What actually happens is, another myth is a lack of oxygen during childbirth,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? You see, that is kind of true in a way, but it's not always right, because what happens is, let's say you're a woman, you're having a baby, you
Yeah.
get stressed
Yeah.
out, you get life, whatever happens, anything can happen at
Yeah.
childbirth.
Yeah.
For someone, for a baby to come out with cerebral palsy, so it's not really a specific thing you do. It's just
I got
it
you.
just happens.
I got you. I
It
got
can
you.
just happen, and it can be mild. I have friends that have cerebral palsy that can walk. I have friends that have cerebral palsy that can talk. Some people can't talk,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's not like
I see.
they cannot talk, because another myth is people with cerebral palsy can't talk. We can talk,
Yeah.
but we do, like, it's like we have a speech impairment.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Like, for example, when I was younger, I was stuttering a lot. Like, I had stutters. I couldn't go through a sentence without a minute passing by.
Yeah.
Like, it was that bad.
Yeah.
But it is treatable. I
Yeah.
was doing research, and it says it's treatable with speech therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it might not be like 100%. To this day, I still get stutters. Like,
Yeah.
I still stutter a lot when I talk.
Yeah.
And how to overcome the speech therapy thing. I mean, how to overcome the
Speech
speech
impairment.
impairment thing. Therapy,
Yeah.
speech therapy, a
Therapy.
lot of speech therapy.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel like you just can't open, you just can't talk. I think for people that have cerebral palsy and they suffer, or if you're a ma or if you're a dad and you notice that your child is not talking at a very young age, it's very good to hit the nail on the head while the iron is still hot. That's something that my mom tells me, like, you know, basically.
Exactly. Like, for me, for me, when I was born up until I was 5, I didn't talk. All I could make was sounds. And one day I just started talking, but it wasn't as fluent as it is now. You know, same like you, not same like you. I couldn't get a sentence out without like pausing for like one whole minute before I say a single word. Sometimes even a syllable until they recommended that I go for speech therapy, and on which progression of that, I started to notice my speech can getting better, faster, quicker response times as well. So I was like, damn, I can fully speak English now. I was gassed.
Fully speak English. I like that one, you know. Well, so were you speaking French before or something?
Another stereotype I always hear is that we can't have kids.
Oh my God,
it's like
as one of the most, I don't know, it's outrageous.
Yeah, man.
You know, because when I was younger, like my peers, they used to ask me, can you have kids? I'm like, well, I don't know. But now that I did my research, I'm like, yeah, I can have kids. And my kids will turn up without cerebral palsy. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing that I'm too worried about. But I just, like, not that I don't like the question. Like, if you're gonna ask a question, ask it in a way that will not be offensive.
Ask it in a way that makes sense.
Yeah.
Please. What about you anymore?
The people with cerebral palsy kind of have kids thing. It's a bit mad for me
because one of my ultimate goal is to start a family. And when I heard people say that people with cerebral palsy can't have kids, I was like, whoa. So my dream is just
squashed.
It's just to marry without like aim.
Speaking of, do you plan on getting married in the future?
Yes.
Really?
1,000%.
I've having like 10 little miracles running around the gap.
No. See, I plan on making a football team. That's
a football team.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's a bit mad. I can't lie.
Wait, maybe like 5-a-side. Nothing crazy. Not full squad. Yeah, you get me. Maybe like 5-a-side. Play. Yeah, 5-a-side. Nothing crazy. I won't have 11.
11. That's
11 kids running up and down.
That's a whole Dublin bus.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but obviously I will. Yeah. I don't know how my future wife feel about that. So I'll probably have a chat with her.
Yeah, you should. So definitely should. Yeah,
I will.
Right. I think we're gonna move on to the other segment of the podcast where we talk about the challenges that we kind of face,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna try to talk about from self part. Like, okay, I'm gonna start with mental health relating to cerebral palsy, right?
Yeah.
Um, so how would you say when you think about, the things that you're going through with your cerebral palsy, how do you think that affects your mental health?
Like mostly when I think of how I can't use my legs or sometimes my hands as people can, I think of weakness. Like sometimes I feel inferior, Sometimes
What do you mean by inferior?
yeah, like sometimes I feel like people look down on me because I can't like do the things that they can.
Mm,
You get me? Like some like I was in a group chat. I was in a group chat and everybody was able
bodied.
able-bodied,
Mm.
walking, dancing, jumping, and all that. And they invited the whole group chat for hiking. But then I had to say, unfortunately, I cannot go hiking due to
Wait, did they not know that you are in a wheelchair at
no,
the time? Did they
no,
know?
no, because that's something I do not tell people that I meet online
Mm,
right off the bat.
mm,
So I had to tell them, unfortunately, I cannot go hiking because of medical reasons.
mm,
I didn't actually specify the reason. I just said medical reasons, and
yeah.
they said okay, no problem. Next time we'll have something else to do, because they go like hiking once a month
Mm,
or so, like that. So for me, that it sometimes puts me in a bad place because I really want to go,
mm,
but I know that I know of my capabilities, what I can't do. So I won't put myself in harm's way.
mm. I get
You
you.
know.
And another thing is health, like your actual health. Like, because sometimes with cerebral palsy, I don't know if this happens to you, you feel like you're in pain, whether it's from, like, I don't know, something, like, because for me, yeah, sometimes I get back pains on my
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
like really sharp pains. And like when it comes to that and how I overcome those challenges, sometimes I just need to take a break. I just need to say, listen, I'm not
yeah.
feeling well, I don't feel like I can do this
Mhm.
right now. I just take a break for myself and um just chill.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just need to chill, we just need to
Yeah.
relax.
Take a
Just
chill pill
just take the day off,
once in a while.
So if you're feeling like
Okay.
if you're feeling pain, just
Alright.
take a chill pill, bro.
Uh, and also the challenge that I face the most is, do you ever get this, like your, especially your power chair, it
Mm.
breaks down.
Oh, Christ.
Breaks down. For me, I only use one chair for now,
Mm.
which is the power chair, and yeah, it's when it breaks down, it's a long day because I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck in the house until someone comes down. Sometimes they come down, they might not have the parts there and there, so they have to go go back into the office, order it, then come back another day, which
Mm.
usually takes a week, but sometimes that can take a month, and it's really stressful because
Right,
I
right.
can't
I'll
socialize.
I'll agree with you on that one. You know, there are times where I've been stuck in the gaff,
Yeah.
like just stuck in the house by not by myself, but and I wouldn't be able to go out because
Mm-hmm.
my wheelchair is broke, and I've called them so many times on multiple occasions, or maybe there's a part on the wheelchair that is broken and you need to get fixed,
Mm-hmm.
and you're sat there calling the OT, calling
Yeah.
the company that's responsible to come fix your wheelchair, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have the parts
Yeah.
yet."
Yeah.
You're like, what's going on here? I just think I just think like for me, yeah, cause I was talking to one of the mechanics and they're like, yeah, it's a very common problem.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of wheelchairs that are broken, and the companies that manufacture the wheelchair don't really, care enough to
Yeah.
be sending the parts out.
Yeah.
And that's a very big challenge for us wheelchair
Yeah.
users. Not even people with cerebral palsy, just general wheelchair users.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know what going with the Irish government and the wheelchairs, man. They need to pattern that thing up.
Hey, you need to
honestly.
pattern up quick.
They either need to talk to the government, to the companies, and be like, yeah,
Okay.
y'all need to pattern up yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And also, there's one thing that I've noticed. If you keep calling them, trust me, they will get to you faster. So if you're sitting at home and your wheelchair's broke, keep ringing.
Yeah.
I know the shit out of them, bro.
Yeah.
And they'll come fix your wheelchair for sure.
I know that. Yeah.
Any more?
No, I think that's all. That's all for me. That's all I can think of right now. What about you?
No, I think that's all. Like that's all I really wanted to say.
Okay.
I like the fact that you brought up the wheelchair thing because I was gonna bring it up as well.
Yeah.
And any wise words for the audience today?
Words
Words
of encouragement, of inspiration. My fountain of knowledge. It's make me sound like a 30-year-old, but what the hell?
Fountain of knowledge,
Yeah, just about. Oh yeah, I said this to Jay on the way down here. About living life. Live life like a movie and dance like you're in a music video.
Explain.
Basically, enjoy the simple things in life, like I don't know, everyday walks, everyday chats with friends and family. Enjoy it, but live how you want to live. Don't live as expectations or stereotypes of you, and about the music part, just do what you're passionate about. If it's dancing, go ahead and dance your heart out. If it's singing,
sing your heart out.
Sing your heart out.
Yeah.
Even though you may sound like a dying cat, but that practice makes
A dying cat. I'm sorry. Continue.
practice makes perfect. Not that any of you sound like a dying cat. I'm just saying I sometimes when I hit the high notes, sound like a dying cat.
Okay.
But yeah, just enjoy simple moments and do whatever you're passionate about with your whole body, whole soul, and whole mind.
That's really, really wise words right there.
Thank you.
And I think that's all we have time for today. I
Yep.
want to first of all thank you guys, the audience, for tuning in to episode 7 of the
yes.
CYL podcast. I've been your host, Jay, and joined with me is my co-host, Miracle.
Yes, sir.
And also, if you're watching this video on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you watch your podcast on,
Whatever.
please do subscribe. We're also on Spotify. Yeah. And we're on YouTube. So go to our podcast.
Yeah,
Challenge Your
podcast.
Limits podcast,
Yeah.
and drop us a like and a subscribe and just comment what you think of the video.
Yeah, or say hi.
And just say hi.
Say hi. You know.
And remember, don't limit your challenge your limits.
Yay. That's it. Thank you.